Hey, Mike with Nerd Problems Gaming here, and welcome to Nerd Problems Gaming, the channel where we go through the good and bad of everything nerdy to make sure you spend your time on the best of the best. In today's video, I'll be doing a review of Super Mario RPG for the SNES, so stay tuned. Wow, so if you have not played this game, definitely get your hands on it as soon as you can. This is one of my favorite RPGs ever, and there's a lot to like about this game. Now, it piggybacks on a lot of the concepts and themes from like Final Fantasy games. It's made by Squaresoft, which is the creator of the Final Fantasy series as well, so there's a lot of tie-ins to that. But a couple things that I really like about this game. One, it's Mario, so that's pretty cool in that sense, where you get to play as a lot of the classic Mario characters. There's also some new ones thrown in the mix, like Geno and Mallow, so you'll experience those as you play through the game and go through the storyline. But it's cool, you'll go through all kinds of classic Super Mario themed levels. You'll go through like the sewers, the pipes, the castles, all kinds of different things. All the monsters are themed from this series, which is really cool. And then again, each character has their own unique abilities, and again, it ties in a lot of different aspects from the games in the series, which is really cool. So one thing that I really like that was introduced in this game is the idea of the timed attacks, where a lot of RPGs previous to this didn't necessarily have this concept, and it's a really cool feature where you either have to time the button right, and again, there's usually not any visual cues with this, so they teach you how, so it takes a while to get the hang of it, but it's pretty cool. You'll end up doing double attacks, more damage, healing more life, if you time it just perfect when you push the button. So this is another really cool aspect. Another thing that I like about it is how you level up, or I guess I should say when you level up, you kind of have a lottery system. So maybe you're going with more HP, more power, more magic, whatever the case might be, and then there's kind of like a slot machine aspect where it rotates through and you can time it just right and get an extra bonus or even better increase in your stats when you level up, which is really cool. There's another aspect where you collect like green frog coins as you go throughout, and it's kind of like a special hidden currency that you can use to buy more powerful equipment, more items, different things like that, so it's really cool. So again, there's really a lot to like about this game, especially if you're a fan of Mario and RPGs, so I definitely would recommend it. The storyline's really great too. What's something else that's pretty cool, especially for its time, it's like 3D graphics almost with it, and that was so far ahead of its time, which is cool. Another aspect that I like as well is it still has some of the platforming aspects of Mario. So as you're going through the different levels, you can find chests. There's hidden chests, which is another cool aspect too, where you have to jump in specific spots on the map to unlock it. And then it's all, like I said, a 3D environment that you get to run around through, which is really ahead of its time, for Super Nintendo, which is really cool. Again, I highly recommend this game. If you haven't played it yet, definitely figure out a way to get a hold of it, whether it's on a virtual console or whatever the case might be. Like I said, it's one of my favorite RPGs, and you should definitely check it out if you haven't yet. But again, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've played this game before, what you like best about it. If there's stuff you don't like about the game, let me know that too in the comments below this video. And if you haven't done so yet, feel free to subscribe. And then also, if you like to see more of these videos faster, definitely become one of our patrons over on Patreon. So you can actually do that over at patreon.com/Nerd Problems Gaming. There's some different rewards tiers you get access to, early access to the videos, and more. So again, be sure to check that out if you haven't over at patreon.com/Nerd Problems Gaming. But again, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't, and we'll talk to you more soon.